on-site optimization. So a strong website with good content and a good user experience is going to go a long way to helping you rank in the Google Maps as well as the search engines. Be thinking of like questions that people would ask about your services. Examples of that could be something like, what licensing are you going to need to pull permits for my job? That can be one. How soon are you going to be able to start on my job? Content like that works really well because Google wants to answer people's questions. That's what they want to do. That's the whole purpose of Google. People are searching for stuff and they want to give them an answer. Leverage multimedia. So that's your videos. Drone footage is really hot, you guys. Drone footage works great for excavating. If you're in septic, get some video of septic installs. Get some video of doing an inspection. Create a page for each of your services. That seems to work best. So if you're in excavating, instead of just having a services page and listing your services, actually create a page for each service. So you might have something like lot clearing, land clearing, demolition, septic installation, concrete flat work, bush hogging, brush clearing, forestry mulching. You get the idea. That's going to give you more power on the search engines than just listing your services. And then create pages for each major city that you serve. So excavating company near whatever city. Excavation company near city number 2. Do the same thing with your counties. I'm telling you, this stuff works. And you want to use unique content on every page. Frequently asked questions you get all the time is a great source of content. Put your keyword in the page title and H1 tag. I know I'm getting a little technical there. I know I am. But page title is what appears in the search engines. And H1, that's a heading tag. Name, address, phone number in the footer. You want to make sure that if you're publicly showing your address, you have that on the website on all pages, so you can put it in the footer. That's the bottom of the website, so you know. Having a blog with ongoing updates and syndicating those is another great way to rank. Focus on page speed for desktop and mobile. And have meta descriptions. Those are the little descriptions that you see when you Google something and it tells you what the web page is about. That's a meta description. Make sure that that has the keyword of the service you want to sell. So an example would be something like, if I want to sell land clearing, top-rated land clearing company in Tampa. Avoid costly mistakes. Click for free guide. Fast quotes by text. You really want to sell the click. So the keyword there is land clearing company in Tampa. How we sell the click is we could do free guide, fast quote by text. You could do something like get our discounted bundle package, get fast quote, something like that. Okay. So just to sum it up, the end result for our proven formula for getting ranked in the 3-pack, it looks like this. Get listed your business name, address, phone number on all the major authority sites, that they all have the same information about your business across the board. Get reviews. Get a system in place where you're getting reviews after every single job. On-page SEO. So make sure your website, that it's reflecting what you do, that it's having the right keywords. And then sell the click. Let's talk about off-page things that you can do. Claim and optimize your Google My Business listing. Get lots of citations across the web. Build up your online reviews. There's the tools you can use. Nearby Now, Bird Eye, Review Buzz, Customer Lobby, Podium. Build authoritative links back to your website from other websites. You can be strategic with your content syndication. That's your blogs. That's posting videos and images. And typically a simple blog post just won't do it anymore. There's a new approach, a new excavation authority signal generation approach is what we call it. And it involves a cutting-edge content distribution platform for developing local excavation companies' authority signals using EAT, that's an acronym, to achieve superior search visibility. So what is EAT? It satisfies Google's search algorithms' hunger to eat. Basically, EAT stands for expertise. So quality, structured, and media-rich content, authority, published regularly on all major business directories and social networks, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. In other words, you don't just have a website. You don't just have a Google My Business listing. You're everywhere. You're an authority in your market. Trust, that you pass trust and page rank with link signals. So on these other sites that you're listed, you have a backlink from them, like Yelp, for instance, to your website. That's a trust link. Here is the SEO periodic table. Now I'm getting real deep. We're going down that rabbit hole. I promised I wouldn't take you. I'm taking you. Here you go. Content, we have quality, research, keywords, freshness, using multimedia, answering questions. The depth of the content, is it just 300 words or do we have 1,000 words on the page? Crawl, mobile, duplicate content, speed. I'm not going to go through all of these, but when we put together an SEO strategy for our clients, this is what it looks like. So page quality rating, this is one of the most important factors. Here are the most important factors to consider when selecting overall page quality rating. The purpose of the page, expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness, and main content quality and amount. 250 words isn't enough anymore. We recommend 800 to 1,000 words per page to rank in Google. Okay. And Google rich snippets should appear on every single page of your website. And use your local contractor NAICS codes. If you don't know, ask me. Special local SEO ranking factors. Google uses a different algorithm for local searches, which places importance on three important ranking categories and their supporting signals. So the first is proximity, and that's going to be how close is the place of the business for the person searching. I know that many of you would be willing to go out as far as 50 miles for a really high value job. Some of them you would even go 100 miles. And it would be really nice if your Google 3-pack would go out that far, but it won't. And that's where the ads come in, that you can actually run ads to the Google Maps section so you can hit all those areas and be in the 3-pack everywhere. Use zip codes and geo coordinates in your content. That helps too. And the rest you really can't control, like I said. So that's where ads are a major play to get a manageable cost per lead. Relevance. How relevant is the search term for your business? So optimize content on page signals, use of business categories in content, and section headings, niche citations, review velocity, and so on. So like if you want more demolition jobs, for instance, you're willing to take those, but the website, none of your pages reflect that, you're not going to get those jobs. At least not from people searching online. Prominence. What is the authority of the local business? So we talked about EAT, brand mentions, link signals, the number of reviews you have versus your competition. And using syndication will dramatically improve the prominence of the entity and author over 3 to 6 months. So this type of thing does not happen overnight. But by using this strategy, you're looking at 3 to 6 months to really gain prominence. So this is just a quick look at on-page SEO, how to set it up. So pages for each service and main cities. Optimize your page titles, your heading tags, your URLs. That's like bobsexcavation.com/excavation company near Hillsborough County. That would be the whole link that appears in the search engine. Images, etc. You can rename images for keywords. Unique content for all pages. Another thing we see that just doesn't work anymore is having the same boilerplate content on all pages. So it's got to be unique content. For your Google My Business, claim and optimize it. Add to Yext or some other citation management platform. Add it to the major data aggregators. And by doing that, you'll also appear in voice search too, which you guys, I'm sure, are already using. Put systems in place for driving new online reviews. And add new citations on an ongoing basis. Your ongoing content can be pretty simple. Just do a blog post, do some social posts to the major networks once a week. Signals leveraged, expertise, authority, and trust, multiple do follow links back to the client's website, Google My Business listing, and internal pages on the client's site. And all that is done by Yext, by the way. You can add in your website and everything there and have links pointing back to your site. Multiple map embeds, fresh content on the client's site. So if you're not ranking on page 1 in Google, could it be one or more of these things I've shown you today? Type in the chat. Give me a 1 if you think it could be one or more of these things. Samuel says, I have not, but I tried. Jeremiah, I had that problem in the past. Jeremiah is saying a 1. Yeah. So it's not a silver bullet, right? I think some of you see that there's multiple things that can be done to fix the rankings. But if you look at it as a checklist, at least now you know what to do and what's possible.